All right. And definitely when people get on the call, I'll probably make it for everybody to do that. Before we begin, we have the privilege and honor of having Mr. Dan Dollins on the line. He's the president of the company. He's doing amazing things at the programming department. I believe he's got some exciting news to share with you guys about what's happening on the corporate side of things. And Dan comes from a very successful brick-and-mortar style business before being involved in VTracker. If I'm not mistaken, he also has a little bit of a network marketing background. He's been doing amazing things since I've gotten started. I definitely appreciate him. Dan, if you're on the line to give the updates, could you please go ahead and I'll meet myself out and I'll let you go ahead and take the call over.
Okay, Clay. Well, thank you very much. Can you hear me okay? You haven't muted yourself out.
Yes, I can,
okay.
Dan. Go ahead.
Okay, great. Well, great. Well, hey, welcome everyone to the weekly, or I guess bi-weekly YMC call. This call is hosted by Austin Zuloff every Monday and Friday, and he is actually traveling out to the Portland, Seattle area. He's going to be doing a whole bunch of meetings out there. So, everything that Austin's doing, we obviously appreciate, and we're talking about him as he's flying right now out there. So if you're in the Pacific Northwest, just know that there's a lot of great things coming this week with him being out there, and all the meetings and presentations that are going to be lined up, as well as some really great training that he's going to be doing as well. So, we're obviously very excited about that. But from the corporate perspective, just want to give a couple of updates. So there's so many people coming into ViewTracker on a daily basis, and we're actually moving our numbers and how we look at things, just so you kind of get a sense of the growth and how quickly things are moving. We're starting to look at how many people are signing up by the hour now. We used to look at that when we first started, by the week or by the day, and obviously we have really good days in ViewTracker of how many people are exposing ViewTracker to others, and they're joining the organization. Well, that's now getting into an hourly basis of how many people are joining the organization of ViewTracker hourly. And so much of that growth has to do with the leaders that are on this call, Clay and so many others that are here that are really exposing and doing all the right things for ViewTracker. So if you're new, I want to welcome you to this call, and this is actually one of the largest teams within ViewTracker. This is a YMC team that's actually within the organization of ViewTracker. So if you're wanting information and how to really make money like your host tonight, Clay, is doing, and taking advantage of the weekly full media bonuses and obviously the monthly commissions, this is definitely the call that you want to be on. You want to be on the YMC Facebook account, as well as the ViewTracker Facebook account. Also plugging into the ViewTracker blog. Trackercommunity.com is our blog. And so just for the sake of the training, the support, the information that you get, you're definitely in the right place being a part of this team. Now, as far as what we're working on at corporate, we actually have many initiatives going on right now. And I'm not going to give a lot of specifics because we're going to be rolling a lot of things out this week. But as Clay mentioned, what I'm really focused on at the corporate level is making sure that the integration works extremely smoothly, whether you're building this and you're building your ViewTracker network, you're monetizing your network, or you're just using ViewTracker to promote a product or service. Either way, we want that to be a streamlined process for you and very seamless as far as making that happen. So we're working on some major initiatives on how the commissions work, how the back office works, all of those things. But just know, as we work now, making all these improvements, every week the full media bonus commissions go out on every Saturday. The week starts on a Friday, ends on a Friday. And so if you, and Clay might talk about this more, or if you want more information, you certainly get that. But it is a tremendous way to go out, expose people to ViewTracker, have them sign up, have them be a part of the upgrade, the full media upgrade, and be able to get compensated that the same week that you're doing that work. and then obviously we have our monthly commissions as well. So numerous announcements coming and upgrades in our marketing, back office, how we're going to work our commissions as far as other options. So I don't want to take a lot of time because I go into a lot of details with that. But just want to let you know that there are many things going on in the corporate office just to keep up with the pace of how fast and how many people are hitting a paid position within ViewTracker. So just going to give a couple of updates. So with Calais, with that, I'll hand it back over. And if there's anything specific you want me to mention, I'll be happy to do that.
Thank you so much, Dan. Hey, you guys, if you could do me a big favor, we want to make sure that all the speakers and the presenters tonight get heard. If we could go ahead and press star six to get your profile.
I didn't even hear you say it.
All right, you guys, I'm not going to move further until I get perfect. All right, you guys, thank you so much, Dan, for the updates. Yes, there are a lot of exciting things that are going to be happening and released to you guys very soon. And for those of you who haven't been on the conference call before or the opportunity call before, welcome. And you don't know what you got yourself into. You're like, people are inviting me and they're tweeting me and they're blowing my phone up. You guys, it's for a great reason. So what I want to do right now is I just kind of want to tell you guys what ViewTracker is all about. So let me ask you this. If you have so many people excited, and this is everybody talking about ViewTracker, the world's first truly universal marketing platform and promotional tool of its kind, and they're sharing it with you, and it has also a surprising compensation plan attached to it. Now think about this for a second. Do you have a Twitter account, a Facebook, Instagram, or have you ever shared a video from YouTube? Wouldn't it be nice to earn income when anybody that you knew shared a video of any sort? What if you had a business and the whole theme of YouTube was you and your business, not Lady Gaga or the newest movie trailer? How much exposure would you get through YouTube's 4 billion videos shared every day, and how much pressure would it take off if you're earning income through your business and getting paid generously through your ViewTracker site? Because let's face it, now you can grow huge networks at light speed and monetize that network through the ViewTracker compensation plan, while you brand yourself and have fun doing the most popular trend to ever hit planet Earth. Simply sharing videos about what you like doing and what you like best. Okay, so there's a dummy-proof customization that makes your site a one-of-a-kind. So all you have to do is share the videos from that site and let the advanced data capture system do the rest while your network explodes, just like mine. So let's get specific. What are some of the features that you get with ViewTracker? Well, one is an advanced video marketing platform where the theme and the background of the entire page is you and your business and what you've got going on and your contact information. Besides putting every video that you need to promote your deal on one page, you have an advanced data capture system that provides high-quality leads when you share your tracker pages. That's huge. Also, your tracker page has clicked through to the site, wherever your site button that you want to direct your viewers to. And the visitors have fun getting lost in your page and wind up all in your business for $25. And you get access to a compensation plan that features true residual income, bonuses that can be earned weekly, team commission, and check match bonuses that go up to 12 generations deep. And that's what ViewTracker is. That's what they're doing. That's what we're doing with everybody. I mean, I've used it for my passions. I've used it for other businesses, encourage other people, especially in network marketing, to use it to brand themselves and whatnot. And hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight. Now, while you guys are thinking that over, I've got the honor, I've got the privilege of having some of my team leaders here on this call tonight. And the first person that I want to bring up to share a little bit about what's been going on with their success in ViewTracker is Ralph Alvarez out of Michigan. He goes to college out there. He's actually a athlete and is doing extremely well, potentially an Olympic athlete. And, I met Ralph online through Ryan Conley, and this young man is 20 years old, you guys, 20 years old, attending college, blowing it up in ViewTracker. He's got teams, I think, in the UK and Australia, and I mean, it's been just such a great pleasure to strategize with him and then also to to be helping his team. So, Ralph, if you are on the call, please go ahead and bring yourself up. Press *6 to unmute yourself, and I'll go ahead and give you the call.
Hello there. Can you guys hear me? Oh, hold on.
Ralph, we can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Kalei, for a wonderful introduction. As she said, I am an athlete here in college, and just to kind of give you a little bit of background about myself, I started this multi-level marketing just because I wanted to make some money on the side. I didn't have enough time to get a full-time job because we practice, and everything that we do, it takes up about, just practice alone 25 hours a week. So with that being said, I was just trying to look for, different ways to make money, and I found online marketing. And that's just great because I could use the skills that I had already learned, such as leadership, how to speak with other people, and just use my smarts really to leverage what I was already doing in order to make money with it. And then, as Kalei said, I met a guy named Ryan Conley, and he just about changed my world, let me tell you, because when I first heard about ViewTracker, I was just amazed. I was in awe. And for all of you that don't know what that is, I encourage you after this call to just find out more, because it's something that is really going to revolutionize everything out there. And I believe that the best way to speak about a company and what it's doing is by giving examples of what they're doing, what they've accomplished. So with that being said, I kind of want to say a couple things that I have heard from my team and everyone that I've been working with. So first, I keep getting told that this is extremely addictive and fun. Now, how great is this? You join a company, you're getting paid, you're monetizing the network, and you're having fun. So time goes by flying. You don't even realize what you're doing until you're done with your masterpiece. I know a bunch of people on my team have been doing, an Instagram tracker or UFC tracker. We have some really, really creative people in this business, and they're able to really connect with their audience in a way that really, I guess, captures them. And that, guys, that's one thing that is really going to, I guess, win people over. Whether you're presenting this to other network marketers or whether you're presenting it to people in corporate America, is really just a different way to connect with other people. So that's one thing that I really liked about this, that can be, just thought about. And then another thing is, it's really funny because someone in my downline, I was talking to him, and he was all excited about this. He's really, really, really good networker, and he didn't even know that this was a tool that you could get paid for doing. He just thought that's how great the vision. My team is really focusing on what you can do with this, not even mentioning the pay plan, which we have an incredible compensation plan. So that right there, guys, just to listen to people be able to say that they're actually passionate about something, something that actually adds value to their life, that right there to me is incredible, because in the end, network marketing, which, that's what we're trying to spread this through, is all about making relationships. And we all do want financial freedom, but what's the freedom if you don't have the people to celebrate it along with, right? So that's kind of my spiel, and if you guys want to find out more about me and my team and my story, feel free to add me on Facebook. And thanks for having me on the call, Kalei.
Well, thank you so much, Ralph. I definitely appreciate you being on the call. You're doing such an incredible job. I can't say enough about you. Thank you again. I want to go ahead and bring up the next caller. She's kind of like my mama. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably get really, really stressed out. But Gretchen Celine is an unbelievable leader. She's an unbelievable mentor. She's an unbelievable support for our team. And I'm so thankful that she stopped having a lot of fun on Facebook and decided to reach out, and has taken this company by storm. Definitely working with people all over the Pacific Northwest and in Hawaii. So Gretchen, if you're please go ahead and press *6 and kind of share your background and what's going on with your success in ViewTracker, please.
Absolutely. Thank you, darling. Hi, guys. As Clay said, my name is Gretchen Clay, and I live in Gig Harbor, Washington. And, Clay and Caitlin were starting ViewTracker. They really didn't say what they were doing. They were just saying how much fun they were having. And so I reached out to them and said, what's up? And asked if it was another company. Oh, no, it's going to be bigger. I'm like, all right, it's me, guys. Let me in. And so when they shared the VTrack opportunity, I looked at it purely as a tool for me to use in my existing business. And, the more I looked at it, I thought, wow, everybody needs to be using VTracker as a tool to build, their business, their passion, their cause. And so, I started to take it serious, and we got running, and, it's just been so much fun being able to hit people with their ego and show them how they can use VTracker to build their existing business. And I was sharing with Clay the other day that one of my guys called me and goes, I just don't get it. What is this about? And so I explained to him in the simple, one simple statement, and it's something that Dan Hood always talks about. ViewTracker is a video sharing platform that allows you to target market a business, a cause, or a passion. That's it. That's what we do. We hit people with ego, build them a tracker page, share it with them, get their thoughts, and I'm telling you, it's just taking off, and we're having fun. And so, like I said, everybody can use the tool, and we're running as hard as we can. We're reaching out to other countries, and so it's just been really fun. And like Clay said, I'm here to help anybody. If I can do a three-way call for someone, do a join.me session, whatever we need to do, you guys, we're going to get this done and make it happen. So anyway, with that, Clay, I'll throw it back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Gretchen. Definitely appreciate you. The reason why I'm getting so many people on the call, you guys, is you guys really need to understand that there are a lot of people having success in ViewTracker. And we are coming upon the most exciting time in ViewTracker. We'll be launching here shortly. And so, what I want to get you guys understanding is we're not even there yet in terms of the easiest part of what it's going to be. And we have so many members and teammates having success. The next person that I want to bring up is Billy Amasino from Hawaii. He's also doing an excellent job. He's got the Hawaii team just smashing out there. I love him dearly. He's like a brother to me. And we got to exchange some words of wisdom yesterday. And Billy, if you can just get on the call and share a little bit about the crabs and a little bit about your success, that would be phenomenal.
Hello, Clay, you can hear me?
Yes, I can. Go right ahead.
Okay, thanks. Thank you, Clay, for the call. Also, appreciate it for everybody on this line. My name is Billy Amasino. I live in Hawaii, and a little bit of my background. I used to work for a newspaper company, printing newspaper for over 10 years, and got involved with network marketing in 2005. I met Clay through another company's convention, and things went off the roof after that. But, ViewTracker is something that anybody can do it, and it's very, to me, it's really easy. And with the way the social media and technology going on nowadays, I have to push myself to learn more about it, and it's so simple, and everybody can do it. You can just network with any company, any colleges, and nonprofit organization. And like Gretchen said, I'm having fun with it. Just love helping people, and to see everybody struggling nowadays and looking for extra income, and we got a phenomenal team over here, and everybody just push everybody to become winners. And Clay mentioned about the crab story. I was telling her about it. I've been growing up all my life and hearing that from my grandpa telling me, ended up with this story about the crab pot. There's this fisherman, every year they go out to, crab fish. And one day he came back successfully. He had 3 full pot of crabs. 2 of those crab pots are covered with lids, and one of them there's no lid on it. So the gentleman asked the fisherman, say, hey, there's so many crabs. Well, Well, there's different type of crabs here. Yeah, the first crab is Alaskan crab, the second is Asian crab, and the last one is Samoan crab. So they said, why the Samoan crab doesn't have a lid on it? And well, I don't need to cover it because every time they come out, the other crabs will grab and pull them down. So the moral of the story is, everybody else, we grew up around, I grew up around, it's always like that. Whenever you see somebody try to, come out and try to do something for themselves, I've always seen people around and say, hey, they pull each other down and say, who do you think you are? Are you better than me? And that's what the crabs, is all about, So don't be one of those crabs that try to pull each other down, be a winner and help everybody. I hopefully everybody can understand what I'm saying because I'm driving but I love this phenomenal team and I also having fun with, View Tracker. My 11-year-old is having fun with it and actually he's teaching me some of the stuff that I don't know about the technology, but I'm just glad that everybody else is on this call and I'm looking forward to sit here and seeing most of you on the call right now. So I turn the call back over to Clay.
Wow, thank you so much, Billy. Definitely appreciate the story. Definitely appreciate your kind words. One of the true blessings in networking is when you have a powerhouse couple just killing it. And there's a lot to be said about having couples who can work so well together and have success. And I've known this couple. I've known the husband and this young lady's mother from another network marketing company, from several other network marketing companies. And they've done incredibly well. They've built organizations before and teams, and they're both incredible and passionate about what they're doing. They are currently working a couple of other businesses and full-time jobs, you guys, and within a week of starting, I believe both of them are specialists. And so, Christy, if you are on the line, please go ahead and unmute yourself by pressing *6 and, just share a little bit about how exciting it's been this week for you guys and what kind of activity you guys have been doing and the type of success that you guys have had and what you guys are looking to do in the next 90 days.
Can you hear me?
I certainly can. Go ahead and take the call.
Okay, sorry, I was having an issue with my phone for a second. Can you all hear me?
Certainly can. Go ahead, dear.
All right, hon. Thank you for that introduction. That was very sweet. Thank you very much. Rob and I got involved with View Tracker probably about a week ago. Things are going outstanding, better than we could have imagined. Like Kalei said, we are doing 2 other businesses, but mainly only one other business. And my husband works full time. I work part time. We work long hours in a very strenuous environment. We work with oncology, so we are, by the time we get home, we're tired, But with that said, View Tracker, it's fun. It's not like, it's not a job to us. View Tracker is fun. We enjoy making pages. Just last night I needed to go to sleep, but I was having fun. I was creating pages for some of my friends, and before I knew it, I looked at the clock and it was after midnight. And I was like, oh my gosh, and went to sleep and woke up and I had my inbox was blowing up from people seeing stuff that I had posted overnight. So it's fun. You have a good time doing it. You can post things, as far as interests. Like yesterday I made a page, about the music videos. You can try and help some of your friends, family members, or community by helping them advertise their business, so making a page for them and showing how you can help them explode their presence, online and globally, since View Tracker is globally. So, the opportunities are endless. We just have a really good time doing it, and we've obviously shown that we.
Right now, live. No, we have time.
Hey, you guys, if you guys are on the call, we can still hear you. Please don't be rude. Go ahead and press *6 to mute yourself out.
Boring, and I'll close it up because we need to. I've got enough information from him to help present it tonight.
All right. Well,
we need to present this good. So let's do it. How do we do it?
Anywho,
please go ahead. Christy, if you could just move on, that would be fantastic. Just speak up louder than
Go to
you.
your Gmail, Heather.
Okay.
All right. But anywho's, things are going great. Within less than a week, I've gotten specialists. My husband's almost there, so we are going to be grandfathered into the Omega profit sharing pool, which makes us both ecstatic. And we're helping, people that we know that are doing other businesses promote theirs. So it feels good knowing that you're helping and you're having a good time while you're doing that. So I guess with that said, that's pretty much it. We just have great leadership that, has taught us the wonderful opportunities as far as the compensation and all the ins and outs of building pages. And so we've run with it and we have a great time, and, we've gotten it down to just making a page within a few minutes. So we enjoy that, and it's something that I'm going to be teaching my stepdaughter, who's 11, to do, because it's something that is going to, she's going to have fun with it, but it's also going to teach her, entrepreneurship and showing her, how she can continue to think as a business owner and create a following. So when she does turn of age, she will have that network.
Okay.
So yeah, everything's going great. We love our leadership, Clay. We love you. We love Austin. He's been an awesome help for us. And all of the leadership that we have within the YMC group. Everybody's just been amazing. So we're thankful to be here.
Thank you, Christy. All right, you guys. So let me just tell you a little bit about what's happened for me. This has been extremely wonderful. This has been a lot better than I had ever anticipated. I'm about 67 days into the business. Definitely have a great position with the company. I've been very blessed to work with Kathy Keene, Dan Dollins, Ty Thomas, Austin Zuloff, again, all the other leaders that have showed up and have participated in our success, who taught us how to do three-way calls, who taught us how to do Google Hangouts, Brian Conley, Andrew Rigby, definitely don't want to forget you guys, and everybody on our team. And with a very short period of time, because this is so simple, you guys, and I can see that the pattern is reoccurring. It's fun and it's simple. What we've been able to accomplish is big things. We've gone global already with multiple companies joining into ViewTracker and using this as a tool. Before we move further and go to Q&A, I want to kind of go over the 2111 program with you, and I want to go over the game plan for the next 5 days with you guys. You guys we are on a deadline. Everybody should be moving at light speed right now. Everybody should be making, before I move forward, let's do this. If you can grab a pen and paper, I'm going to give you guys some nuggets and tips that's going to help your business explode this week. Okay? And
muted.
full media bonuses. That means if anybody else in your organization signs up with full media, you don't miss out on that $25 enroller bonus. And it also means that you structured your business properly and that you're creating a culture of people starting the business right. The second thing that you guys want to accomplish is getting to specialists as soon as you can, okay? And I'm coaching my team to do it within their first 48 hours. Why? Because I know you can do it. I know that some people are not going to take this urgency, and that's okay. That's totally up to you. But for those of you who understand the value of the Omega pool and the profit sharing, you guys, you don't want to miss out on this part of the opportunity, because this could be potentially be millions of dollars for you. And even if it's only, $10,000 extra a month, I mean, understanding the severity of having that extra income for completing specialists, which means just getting 5 live, which is $25 memberships. Again, I will tell you guys, go full media. You get more pages. You get grandfathered into the Infinity 500 package, which is coming up next. Which I'm really excited about, because if you start somebody with that $197 package, instead of a $25 bonus, you're getting a $100 bonus. How nice would that be? Okay, so if anybody's not excited, you should definitely be excited about that. And this is how I would tell you guys to do it. Again, take it or leave it. Know that I have training videos out there.
What?
But go ahead and make sure that you sponsor your family into this business, even if it's coming out of your own pocket. most of us know that it takes capital to start a business, and if you're investing, about less than less than $500 for you to have an opportunity to be in that Omega pool, then that's what I'm going to recommend you guys do. That helps you guys cushion, a little bit of stress because you've made that, and it also allows you guys to go ahead and work with the people who are getting started in your team and that you're promoting ViewTracker to. Okay. So we're going to talk about the 2111 program really quickly because, and Austin does this really well. I'm kind of getting new at explaining it. What I can tell you is if you do the 2111 program where you're sponsoring in, or subscribing in to your first week, your second, third, and fourth week, by your fifth week, if you duplicate that process, you should be making about $2,100 on that fifth week. Now, what I can say to you, that's just with like the full media bonuses, okay? What I can say to you is that most of us are moving a lot faster right now, and most of us are seeing our incomes increase, like myself. And that's great news for everybody because the more people getting paid sooner, which is going to equivalent to more excitement, which means it's going to keep people in production mode and be very, very focused, you guys, on income-producing activities. What does that mean? That means getting people to sign up for live or full media. We do have a free option, and that's great. That'll get them into the network. They can play around. If you guys are looking for serious people who want to expand and explode this week, and so I definitely tell you guys, make sure you guys are on every opportunity call. There will be one again tomorrow at 1 p.m. that we'll do. There'll be one on Wednesday at 1 p.m. This is all Pacific Standard Time, you guys. There will be another one, if I'm not mistaken, Kathy, if you can clarify this for me. The corporate call at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, and then Austin and myself are going to do another one on Friday to get all of you guys through that, which will allow you guys to promote. It'll give you guys, 24 hours from time to time to get everybody that you know on that call so that they can hear the opportunity for themselves. And guys, really, really excited. Thank you so much for being on the call. I'm going to go ahead right now, and I'm going to open up the line for Q&A. If you guys have any questions, please star 6, unmute yourself, please say your name and where you're calling from, and go ahead and ask your question.
Calais, Kathy, yes, confirmed on corporate call, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Absolutely terrific job that you did. Fantastic speakers.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. We love you.
We love you. I love you too, girl.
All right, you guys, I'm going to give you guys another minute or two. Please, if you have any questions, now's the time to ask. If you're a guest on the call, please do not hesitate. All questions are welcome on the call. It allows us to answer a question so everybody else can hear it. Don't be shy.
Okay, babe.
All right, you guys. Well, it looks like everybody's got the call to action. Again, you can find me on YMC ViewTracker. When you have people coming into your team, please add them to the YMC ViewTracker group. Also, welcome them. Tag your friends that are in this company so that we can welcome your guests as well as your new trackers. We will be promoting for Google Hangouts to do training, live training. I would definitely encourage you guys to get on that. To make things easier, you guys, go ahead and inbox me if you want to do a Google Hangout for your guys' team or your guys' network marketing company or whatever it may be, your guys' business, and get your prospects or your guests on that line as well. We've been doing that with Christy and some other people. That's been highly successful. People are engaged. They get to see the viewer, and they also get to ask questions. They get the game plan right there as well. So keep an eye on that, you guys. Thank you for everything that you guys do. And also, if you guys know that you hit specialists, please inbox me so I can recognize and promote you guys on our YMC ViewTracker Facebook page. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a good night. Love you guys all.